Hope everyone's having a lovely weekend so far. Tomorrow, Everton are back. Two big games. So starting with our girls, Everton Women are playing Manchester United Women. That's in it. Sorry, I've just eaten a bit of chocolate. That's in the Continental Cup at Hague Avenue, 12:30 PM kickoff. Season ticket holders go free to that one, so it'd be really great to see some of you there. If you're not able to get to the game, follow Everton Women's social media platforms. Instagram, I'll be doing all of the Instagram match day stuff. I'll have post-match interviews out off Everton Women's Twitter and YouTube, etc. So do stay tuned for that if you want to see how we're getting on if you're not at the actual game. If you are at the game, that'll be class to see you there. Then of course after that it is Everton versus Spurs at Goodison Park, 4:30 kickoff, and it is again a must-win game. Every game right now is a must-win. We beat West Ham, of course, in the league a fortnight ago at Goodison. Followed that up with a really, really disappointing result. Another defeat, away defeat to Brighton, 3-2. After, the drama of last week. And yeah, I think some things we obviously clearly didn't get the rub of the green, to say it, to put it lightly. That said, again, questions have got to be asked of the mentality that when we are hard done by and there's still 10 minutes at least to go in the game, plus a lengthy amount of injury time, we should be pushing on and picking ourselves up and going, we're a better side than them, we've got better players, let's puff our chests out, let's get the 3 points. But no, we didn't even hang on for the point. We end up getting beat, and again, these are the things that we as fans are concerned about. Like there is a mental frailty there, definitely, and that needs to change, and it needs to change fast, because we can't just think, every time we go behind in games it's game over, and that has just been the case with Marco Silva and Everton so far. So we need to see not only a win tomorrow, but another convincing performance, because beating Watford on Tuesday 2-0 to progress. Main thing was that we progressed, and we've got a nice little draw. Could have been easier to us, but it could have been worse as well. We've got Leicester at home, of course, in the final 8 of the Carabao Cup. So we got the win, main thing, but it wasn't a convincing performance by any means. There was a lot left to be desired after watching that game, and you just start to think, what's going on here? I think Silva's done better in that he's been playing a COYB. He's given him, a sustained chance at that number 10 role, and he's been leaving Gylfi Sigurdsson on the bench. I think that's been working. I like him. I like how direct he is. He's always causing problems to the opposition, and we need that. Delph was back in with Gomez. I wouldn't mind seeing more of Tom Davies, and I know that's one that always splits opinion. Some people will agree, some people really can't think of anything worse. But I think Tom's been doing well, and he's always working hard. He's again always direct, making that forward pass. There's none of this side to side back to Pickford. He's always, if he can, moving that ball straight on and moving it forward, which is what we need to see more of. Feel a bit harsh on Moise Kean getting the start against Watford, but being played on the wing, which obviously isn't his best position. You need to see him as a centre forward, but I do think he'll probably go with Calvert-Lewin, given that he scored again last weekend in the league. He is our top scorer this season and seems to be feeling confident. So be interested to see what side he does go with, and it'll be interesting to see what Spurs side plays and also shows up, because Spurs were having a really, really rotten time of it, of course, when they got absolutely torn apart, battered by Bayern Munich in the Champions League a few weeks ago. Followed that up with an absolute battering by Brighton in the league, and a few more really poor results. They seem to pick it up a bit. Their performances have been a bit better, but another defeat for them last weekend. So they'll be looking at this game as a must-win, but it's a must-win for us as well. It's a must-win again for Marco Silva. But yeah, I want to see not only the win, obviously that's the main thing, the most important thing, but I want to start seeing some progress in the way we're playing, in the mentality, in the movement, in the identity of the team that we're trying to create, because it's just so stop-start, and it's consistent in the sense that it's so inconsistent. And one week we might play really nice football and win convincingly, keep a clean sheet, and you're looking like we're going to progress, and then the following week, bang, we're losing again to a Bournemouth or a Brighton or a Burnley, and it's just not good enough. So try not to be negative before the game. The fans will be right up for it. It's at Goodison. We do seem to step up our game against the better sides, and you know, although they're obviously not up to their usual standards and they're struggling in this season, Spurs are still a top class side on their day, and it's still a massive game. So the fans will be up for it. The players will be up for it. Let's hope Marco Silva's up for it. Let's hope that we see a good side, a side that's going to excite the fans, and you know, we've got some players in there as well, of course, that would like to cause Spurs some upset. Theo Walcott, who has been playing well, he came on against Watford at half time and he made the difference. To be fair to him, I think he had a really positive impact on the game. When he played against West Ham a few weeks ago, he was fantastic. So, ex-Arsenal, always loves to score. Oh, sorry, I'm knocking the camera all over the place. Always loves to score against Spurs. Same with Alex Iwobi. He would love. He's Arsenal, you know, come up through there, raised there. I think he would love to score against them as well. So we're going to have people that are capable of hurting Spurs. And yeah, let's just see us get the 3 points, because we need to start climbing that table. We're still not far off the likes of Spurs, the likes of Arsenal, Manchester United losing again today, you know, but we have to start winning games and climbing the table, because right now we're a lot closer to the bottom than we are to them lot. So let's hope it's 2 wins tomorrow. As I said, hope to see loads of you at Southport. Free, again, that is for season ticket holders. And then Tottenham at home. Let's hope it's 6 points and a happy day for the Toffees all round. See you guys then.